Yakima County Deputy Prosecuting Attorney Amy Yarger has been accused of repeatedly groping a 36-year-old man and making unwanted sexual advances toward him at the bar of Sea Galley in Union Gap earlier this year. KAPP-KVU's Emily Goodell obtained the court documents with statements from witnesses, police, and the victim, detailing what happened and why the victim felt compelled to report it.
The victim says the problem went beyond just being inappropriate because the first thing Yarger did when she sat down is tell him she was a deputy prosecuting attorney, making sure that he knew that she had power. In a letter to Yarger's boss, Yakima County Prosecuting Attorney Joe Brusick, the victim says he said no to drinks, but she bought them anyway. He says he thanked her and asked to be left alone, but she interrupted his conversation with a friend to make offensive remarks about his Spanish heritage. He says every time she reached out and rubbed his thigh, he jerked his leg away, but she kept putting her hands on him. When the man Yarger'd come in with got angry and left, the victim says she moved closer to rub her breasts against his arm, and that telling her he understood she wanted to hook up but he was happily in love with his girlfriend didn't help the situation. The man says when she wouldn't stop, he froze because of her status as a prosecutor and because he was a Hispanic man and she was a white woman, and attempts to physically stop her might backfire. He says, quote, "But most importantly, I remember entering the state of something like a trance, staring into the wall display of bottles in front of me, thinking about the wonderful girlfriend I have and how it was best for me to just accept what was happening to me." He says it took a waitress and a bartender noticing the situation and intervening for her to stop. The victim says as embarrassed as he was because of who Yarger is and her position, he felt the behavior needed to be addressed, and to do that, he had to report it. He says, quote, "Too many people fall victim to institutionalized racism and discrimination at the hands of ignorant people in positions of power." So far, there's a police report, witness statements, surveillance video, and the victim's own testimony. But it's unclear at this point whether Yarger will be charged with a crime. We'll continue to keep you updated on the story as we learn more. Reporting Emily Goodell, KAPP-KVU Local News.